problem I'm solving.
Oh, here we go. Okay, part 3 with the mayor. Listen, how you and Jamie Irving doing?
I haven't spoken to Jamie Irving in probably, well, since the last time I spoke to Jamie Irving, I think it was in the office with Terry Totten.
Terry Totten. And you, but you spoke of them. You spoke of the Irvings. How's the relationship going between the mayor and the Irving newspaper? How is it going?
I have a great working relationship with everybody but probably Jamie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
So
and those are always gone, I hear. I just found that out this morning.
Yeah, lots of them are gone. And some of them are happy they're gone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great people that work for the Telegraph Journal. I have a lot of good friends down there. And my problem is not with the reporters. My problem is with the editorial board.
Editorial board.
Yeah. Because what they do is, and reporters have apologized to me over the years for stories that they would do, and all of a sudden there'd be errors in the stories, or the titles would be changed, or whatever. That was the editorial board trying to cast negativity. And I've said this, I think the editorial board at the Telegraph Journal has done more damage to the city than anything. And regardless of who the mayor is. Didn't matter who the mayor was.
But do the citizens read that paper?
Well, the numbers have gone down.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're having a very difficult time selling their paper. They're giving it away in most cases. They're asking you to take it for $2 for a week.
Yeah.
They're calling all the time. I know my home gets called all the time.
They lost their credibility.
They've lost their credibility simply because instead of reporting the news, they're trying to make the news.
So you were calling them like the National Enquirer?
Yeah.
Like Terry Totten thing. I just seen Terry Totten there in the hallway, and I told him, I said, romance in the workplace, that's nobody's business. That's nobody's business.
No.
I mean, that's going overboard.
When the Telegraph Journal editorial board was saying we were mismanaged, the Maclean magazine came out and said we were the 4th best managed city in Canada. 4th best. We ranked 4th. Do you know where Halifax was? I think it was 25th or 26th.
Oh, yeah.
And you know who the manager was? Terry Totten.
Listen, how's you're the mayor? Is it true the Irvings come here once a month to see what's going on?
Come where?
I don't see them there, but do they come here see you? Do they call you? Do they?
Oh, I have a great working relationship with John Irving. For example, right outside my window, you'll see a beautiful clock. He gave that as a gift for 225 celebrations and so on. And at the time, I pointed out to him that it would be a great memory spot. His father actually sat there. He told
Who's his father? Jackie?
John Irving.
Jack?
No. Jack was his father, yes.
Jack was his father. He died. Nice guy, Jack.
And yeah, a very quiet man, went about doing his business.
Take a lot.
Yeah, he was a builder.
Yeah.
And I had a great respect for what he was doing, and I have a great respect for what John's doing. You look at that block across the street, great work he's done there. He's always looking at improving things. School in East St. John he's done over. He's into heritage and that, so that's important.
Going back in time, do you think that the LNG, remember?
Yeah.
Do you think the Irvings should have paid their fair tax?
Still think they should have paid $5 million a year. Certainly would have helped this city out. But I'll say this about Emera, and I'll say this about the LNG facility. They are contributing to community projects. So that's, once the company, regardless of who the company comes into town, if they're going to have an impact on the community's quality of life, they have to get back to the community.
I was shocked when I went by there last month. I went to Kate Spencer, and I drove by Mistpike Beach, and I seen all those tankers there.
Yep.
I was surprised that, I mean, do you think it's safe to swim into Mistpike Beach?
Oh, there's no problem swimming there.
No?
The problem with Mistpike Beach right now is we're trying to rehabilitate it. The winter storms have destroyed the beach. There's been landfalls and so on as a result of the terrible storms that we've been having. So we are working now with people in Mistpike. We're working with the government to see if we can put a retaining wall up and get that up and running again.
You don't have a problem swimming in Mistpike Beach?
I swim there all the time. My grandchildren.
With those big LNG plant right there?
No. Why would it?
What are you, nuts?
listen, I live in St. John. I used to swim in the harbor.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Okay, yeah,
grew up in the old North End, right?
the biggest toilet in the world, Barbara Frum, God bless her
So
soul.
you know what?
Biggest
One of the best cities in the world to live in.
St. John? Friendly.
John.
Yeah, friendly. Listen, I seen the first time a couple of months ago that new road from Miss Petco from
It takes you out to the LNG
Blackbird
facility.
Road.
Yeah,
yeah. What's who? The Irvings built that?
that was a combination between the city and the Irvings. Yes, part of it you can turn into Redhead off that road.
Yeah, no, that's the best road I ever rode on. There's a time.
Beautiful views of
I seen
back
that.
to the city.
I didn't even know the subdivision. You could see it
Yeah.
the first time I ever seen the
But you get
subdivision
some
from.
beautiful views back looking at Partridge Island and the city.
So is it time to bring the Irvings into the road building thing? That's a nice road.
It's a beautiful road, as I said. But it meets their needs and it meets the needs of the citizens.
Are we allowed to drive on it?
You can go out part way, you turn before you come to the big hill that goes up. You can turn off there.
Because I went the whole.
They haven't stopped anybody from going on it,
No.
but if you come back the other way, there's a sign saying,
I seen it. Authorized vehicle
Yeah,
only. We
only.
just et moi je suis français. Je comprends pas. So I
three-quarters
just
of the
kept on
road you're
going.
allowed to travel on, but the rest belongs to the Irvings. It's where they're gonna build a new refinery.
Oh, you still think they're going to build one?
Well, right now they're not, but they have a 10-year period, I think, a window of opportunity, 7 to 10 years.
Okay.